I knew what I needed because the number was on the wall. I didn't really plan on, okay, eventually I'm going to have to think about the tax implications. I'm going to have to prepare stuff. And so I was thinking of these processes. We were anal about documentation. Everything was well documented because I would tell the team, I said, imagine we're going to open up an affiliate in a franchise in Europe, and they can never talk to you. They have to read and totally understand and see what the hell we're doing. And so we'd have these living documents and it would tell exactly what was going on. So, as we started to grow and grow, we were approached by strategic buyers and they would express interest. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested. The door's always open. And I said, but, I need to be at a higher revenue because I need this, 6 to 8 times EBITDA because, that gets me to my number. And so I tell them and they walk away. And so this one company, they walked away and a month later they called and they said, can we meet in Atlanta? They fly in the CFO and the COO and it's a multi-billion-dollar company. And so they start throwing out all these numbers. Hey, listen, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I make pretty good money because we were doing well at the time. I don't have a boss. I don't have a board. I don't have any debt. I sleep well at night. Why would I sell the company unless I get my number? I was not in a rush at the time, right? And I said, yeah, that's the only place to be really if you want. And I basically said, listen, you'll overpay today for something you'll underpay for tomorrow. And I really believe that. And then I shut up, which was hard and which was probably 5 seconds, but felt like a minute and a half. They looked at each other and they go, fine, you got a deal. And so no investment banker. 60 days later, the attorneys hashed out the agreement. Money was in the bank. And so I was incredibly lucky because I was in a very strong position to get what I wanted. They were, instead of we can't build because it will take years to integrate with all these companies. So we'll pay a premium and we'll buy. And that's exactly what happened. And by the way, this was a year before COVID. So you can imagine what hospitality looked like a year later. It was decimated. And, these multi-billion-dollar companies would call and say, we need some relief. Help us out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of runway because you turn off every single revenue source on the planet Earth, but they still have to pay for their bills. That's a problem.